What is up, everybody? Welcome back to some more Pokemon ZA, and I think we're pretty much, I'm believing, if I'm thinking about it correctly, I'm pretty sure we're end game of the game now. I was grinding mines, but I think so far what I'm gonna do is this is probably gonna be the last team I choose, and then I'm gonna have people pick out the team member. Of course, with a surprise team member. Which actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and kind of reveal the team member. Obviously, it was kind of not a secret because obviously I was going to use it as soon as I got the opportunity uh, to like train it and stuff. But I kind of realized I don't really have a choice in the matter now. Like, obviously, I'm gonna have Gumi on the team. Obviously, Gumi is gonna just be chilling. I also have 3 college starters plus my own starter. And of course, Candlestick is gonna stay for this episode because my fault. Alright, so let's go ahead and change this name to. Why not? Let's go ahead and name it the Goob. The Goob. Goob. The Goob. So we have the Goob now on the team, and obviously, do I have any candy? No, I don't actually. I was literally using it to level up mons, but I realized we're such a high level now where like leveling up is kind of tedious at this point. So I'll probably do what I'll probably do is do a final grinding session some other time. So anyways, let's go ahead and continue. Mimi. Glad to see you, Mimi. Hello there, what can I do for you today? This is about your case. I narrowed down the list of likely candidates by looking at people who came to Luminous within the last few years. Thanks, man. Actually, another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. We need to find Nick's opponent, his next promotional match. Do you have a name? Grisham. Grisham. I know the name. One of the top ranked players in ZA, so I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know? Of course. I figured you said that. Oh, no, I know what to do. If you beat me in battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. Alright, Mimi, I'll be back. Whew! You should know Emma is really strong. Her detective work means she's too busy for ZA Royal, but she's in top rank for sure. Are you ready to battle me? I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by the man who played a important role in my life. Malamar, everyone, let's go. So you use Mega Malamar, huh? Let's go, bye-bye. Good job, Maple. You're a strong trainer, I know that, but what are you gonna do? Actually, you know what? I don't have the Mega Charm for Mega Malamar. It's alright. You did great. Of course, I gotta have my own starter. Let's go. Mega Feraligatr. Liquidation. Wow. Good thing those old guys aren't here to see this. Tell me, who do you two know about Team Flare? They're a group that caused all the trouble for Collins 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. Their group was led by a man named Lacerda. He did this for 5 years ago, but now he reappeared calling himself L. They've been spying around town with a mysterious fucker that seems suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I have covered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems so genuinely trying to help save Lumina, so it's now that it's not the old guards we got to worry about here, but rather the new. See, I figured I had my own ties to someone who was involved with Team Flare. That's how I heard what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently, they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry out on their ideal. Grimble was one of the young trainers the Team Flare taught, though it's not clear if Gershon is even a real name or not. And now it seems Gershon is taking part of the era, but why? To what end? Could it still be for Team Flare? There's no real saying for sure, not until I do some more digging at least. You know what? I bet Maple, the Pokemon researcher, could tell you more about Grisham. You mean Maple know Grisham? Sorry, but not for me to say. It's up to Maple to decide how much she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll do some investigation on my own. You should go to the Pokemon Research Lab to see what Maple has to say. Oh, that's not the right one. Oh, there we go. Whew! I can't wait to guess. Lagoo and a Goodra. Is that Lagoo and the Goodra? That rat, that vile little man. I can't believe the mayor. It's not my fault we keep getting more vile zone. And it's not even like I can't tell him off. Not when he knows I'm basically his mercy. But that doesn't mean I should go get worked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place. What's up, Maple? What's going on, girly? Are you making progress on any of it? I want to know about Grisham. Grisham? Who could that be? Someone who was in Team Flare. Team Flare, it seems like you already know about Gris than I would have thought. Fine, so I used to be a part of Team Flare. Wait, serious? I don't really mind telling you if they're merely curious, but there are still people today who react badly if they even heard the word Team Flare, you know? I don't always like to walk around and advertise it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. When everything fell apart, I got taken to custody along with the others, but I took a plea deal. So I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me looking into Pokemon Energy and all, but I don't hate the work. Sorry, didn't mean for the sob story to spill out. You want to know about Grisha, huh? He was part of the younger generation team. Everyone called him Gris. It means gray, like the color of ash. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon, not that he got much chance to show off that skill at all times. Honestly, I don't know what he might be thinking about joining ZA Royal, but if you really got to know, you might want to try Novian Cafe on Central. You'll find out when you go, won't you? Jeez, kid. Don't take all the mysterious fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be there to help you when the time comes. And don't forget, I still want you to keep up the research too. I got you. Well, I'm at like level 41. So I got you. The only good thing we got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? If you'd like to order some, please speak to the young lady there. I'd like to order meat. I'd like to order a meeting with Gershon. Well, isn't this entertaining? It looks like you managed to find your next opponent. The quite master of Central Plasma fame, Novio's cafe truck is indeed just up front. The truth is, I'm one of the top-ranked trainers in Zierra, the foremost trainer in rank B, and the boss of Team Flare, Novea. Yes, you find me, Grimace, at your service. I got my own goal to achieve, a goal that had brought me to the ZA Royale, which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes you a little sense to you, however. Shall I explain the whole thing? Yeah, you know this kid is with AZ. There's no point even trying to explain it as someone who's on AZ's side. This is Gracilia, one of my comrades from Team Flare Novea. Let's just take this kid down right here, right now, while we got the chance. Girl, please calm yourself. Novea is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's not a place to start commotion. Fine, I sent you a location. If you care all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop and then head over there. If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your way there. I'll meet you there. I always had a suspicion, like, they were, I always had a suspicion about them, only because, like, obviously, they're so, like, well hidden in the game. Like, they're just casual coffee makers and stuff like that. Obviously, with their way how they look, I would assume that they were, like, wannabe Team Flayers who try to get the Team Flayer name back up. Because, like, Rust Syndicate is not really an evil team. If you really look at Rust Syndicate, they're kind of like Team Skull. Which was probably why I really liked them a lot. Because I always liked Team Skull. That's one of my favorite teams, evil team, pretty much. It's like, oh, wow, this evil team who's not really evil. Look at you, waiting like a good little boy. Imagine you must be asking yourself why you would want to meet at such a spot. This is Lycera Cafe. It was a very important place for everyone in Team Flare, though it's now empty starter food. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a distributable group. And since no one wants in, we've taken the liberty to continue to use it as base of Team Flare, or more really Team Flare Novea. You do know what Team Flare, don't you? Of course I do. What could how should I like you know about the Team Flare really was? Gracilia. The kid is our enemy. He's nothing but an obstacle to all the goal we hope to achieve for Team Novea. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of him. The world has not been kind or forgiving toward those who were part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's all too understandable sad though. It is. That some hardened their heart to respond like Ursula here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Ursula once she set out the course of action. Though it will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before I must ask, please won't you grant her battle? Of course, no. It seems like this guy is not really like... Maybe he's not evil. Fight me. I will. And I'll win. You see, I'm going to bring you to the ground. There won't be enough for you to left to fight in the ZA Royale. Oh, this thing goes hard. Yeah, this is going hard. What? Why is this does not have to go that hard. Come on, Ferrat again. Big Jaws, I know you're out here finding your heart out. And who have you say? I got to win this one. We can't let anyone stay in our way. Oh, she's so cute. Mega Power Word, though. We're gonna see how Mega Power Word looks like. Dope. It looks really good. I know, I've seen a lot of people, I kind of already know what it looks like because I've seen tier lists. Some people post out their tier lists and stuff like that. And they say they don't really like it, but I think it looks really dope for some odd reason. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just one of those players that this thing. I lost. My Pokemon lost. That was a well fought. That was well fought. Let's make nothing left from TMZ New Ace, the one who seeks to save Lumia City. And it said it's time for a little coffee break. Voila, one Emperor was on to drink at Naveen Cafe. That should have perk up your Pokemon with a who battle for us as well. Now that we're feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare and what we hope to accomplish. Please join us inside. The fiery ray of listener burning passion. This is what filled this Lexer Cafe. And in this point, I'd like to explain to you why I chose the Battle of Zia. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lexer, grew disillusional with humanity over time. Fearing that the future might bring, he set his sight on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lexer made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. And you know the ultimate weapon which nearly burned the college region off the map? That weapon was AZ Creation. You may only see AZ as a kindly figure who has provided you with a place called home. But if he had never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon, then Lesana would have never been driven such madness, and we and Team Slayer wouldn't have become so. And now it appears AZ is out to save Lumias and rely on the support of your TMZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. Imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course, you might not even believe a word that I've said. This is why I invited you, Nick, to witness him. How's that? You'll see. Open sesame. Behold, the door lowers from over left near the lab. It was a facility used to research in days when Team Slayer was still active. It was down there where we learned AZ's secret for ourselves, and where we learned the terrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes, if you are fully understanding how awful it is. Lashana was designated to be a labyrinth, and of course plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you get able to see the truth, man. Oh. I guess. Teleportations? Remember this. I figured enough time has passed that you have gotten yourself in some trouble. Let me guess, you're down in the listener lab? If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you, see it? You'll need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. So obviously we gotta find a key now. Obviously there's wild Pokemon in here, so we gotta be very careful. Apparently there's some XP candy down here too. Ultra Bro. I heard him on, so I did hear him on, so there's Houndooms down here. Maybe this place would be a great grinding place too. So we gotta get the power running. Alright, so we gotta investigate over here, huh? You pull the lever to activate the power supply unit. The lighter bag and nearby warps or panels are inactivated. So we gotta find a key. We also gotta be. Oh, that might be the key over there. That being said, though, there might be Pokemon over here. I'm in Nick Trade. I was just gonna let him. I was gonna be a dickhead and let him just die. Well, Dark Pulse. Oh, what? Oh my God! I was just thinking about Dark Pulse too. The Goob. I'll involve you in this second. Lab key A. I was just literally thinking about Dark Pulse. Like, man, I really would love. Like, some of my mods would love Dark Pulse on their moveset. China Lore would like Dark Pulse too. It's a way of destroying other ghosts and psychic types. Never know, like, I mean, not really, because since Chandler is a ghost fire, we have stab already. But it doesn't hurt to have more variety. Dawnstone. Okay, who's over here? I'm an electric. Oh, my fault. Yeah, I can't. Appreciate it. You're gonna be. Oh, nope. He's gonna be sent over here somewhere, probably. Pardon me when I'm over here, like, just learning how to, like, figure out. Oh, there we go. Wait, who's the one? What was that? Oh, Noivern. Alright, we gotta find the other plug. Where's the other plug? There it is. And then boom. And then the other panel should be activated, so we should be able to teleport around again. Little fun little puzzles. Now I'm assuming I need a key over here to. So I need key card B. Rare candy. Do you? You know what's crazy too? Is like, you don't really, like, when you're venturing around the city, I honestly probably didn't really even notice that there was a cafe that was closed down. Cause I was so busy, like, just running around. Oh, there's a Beldum over there. Well, obviously I want to explore over here. Believe that should be every single power activated, right? Should work now. Good job, Green Ninja. Oh, oh, okay. Max revive. There is, I do want to explore that area that I saw the Beldum in. Because obviously I want to catch a Beldum. There we go. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, we got it was gonna be hard because Beldum is a very hard mon to catch overall. But I know you're doing some stuff right now, but you want to come back over here and like uh-oh. I'm gonna send out there. Oh my goodness, I misclicked. Alright, we're good now. Oop. Oh, what? Oh, was there a Pokemon that's... I know that I saw something over here. Wait, no, I literally saw something flashing over here. There we go. I remember, like, I had to, like think again. Lab key C, car C. So obviously... Now why would you walk back in it? I don't have any healing items too, so I gotta be very careful while I'm like out here, because next thing I know, my fucking mind will go down. Alright, well, picked up a rare candy. Well, we pick up Car Lab C, so there's supposed to be... Oh, right here. Of course. Of course I'll get unlucky. The biggest unluck. Actually, you know what? I won't be that unlucky. Oh, where's my Dark Pulse? I just got Dark Pulse, though. Alright, know what? That's fine. That's fine. I'll just have to raw strength it with. The engine floats in the way. Looks like you'll have to defeat it. That's fine. I don't think I can catch this English slash though. Oh, that was easy. I thought I was about to. The path is not clear. I thought I was about to go crazy ham on. I have to go crazy on these mods, but guess not. The path is clear. And elevator key. Yo, Tina, elevator key. It's to the elevator. Well, now I want to look over here. One of the standing stone that line Route 10 all the way into Jamestown. Man, I would. Oh God. Shut up. Shut up. Be mad, be mad, be mad. My fault. Stay mad, stay mad, stay mad. Oh. Wait, I think I'm lost. Stay mad. Wait, what? Stay mad. So what's on this floor? Oh, extremely large. I appreciate it. I guess we're going all the way bottom. Throw the machinery power back on in response to your presence. Security check-in analysis. Process all key has been confirmed. Conventional partial reboot of the system. System reboot. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available to playback. The device, the fuel, the legends, our shared dream. Current light. The device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that has perished. We have found the ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Garson Town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work. We have not yet to find any necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it, since he has the machine. He is the machine creator. Let's find him, capture him without delay. What found? The fuel. The device that grant life is a factor that it's a fact granted the deceased life stolen from. Granted the deceased life stolen from another Pokemon. This is basic because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into the purest form, the eminent distill energy. The emission can take the form of conviction, radiance, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that had lost its own, allowing it to be revived. Once then would occur if we refill the device with energy of a legendary Pokemon, which is why we like the legends. Because it has 2 legendary Pokemon, Xerneas which represents life and rebirth, Vietal representing destruction and death. The power that grants life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious ability that even science have not been able to decode. What would happen if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? Our shared dream. As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will continue to grow, and the growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, something must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty in a world without conflicts or theft is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades and team players, the time has come to lead the world. Hey. Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was? AZ created that weapon. Then 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within prison time. Oh, but how? Zygarde seems to wish that I come to this place. I lost my memory, and yet this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, the bar of his sales. I did not know his true intent, but I do learn the device within the Prison Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device requires a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette. And there was no way to know where the Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower device. But the ultimate one could still be activated using the key AZ carried, and so did I. There was an explosion, I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flare's secret base. We are still alive. Zagar saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down. The deadly light of the ultimate weapon. And doing so, Zagar exhausts its own power, but at the weapon activation, the device in the Prism Tower awaken as well, sensing danger. And now it's becoming a threat to Luminous. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop that device and protect the city, Zagar must regain its true power. Has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state, similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is AZ or Fluid. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower, a trainer who can draw her full power. And this is the truth I know, and you have learned all that those young people weighing in the lesson have wanted to learn. Go and speak with Gershom, and with it, they do what must be done. Alright. Alright, go. Alright, man. I'm trying to think. So basically, whatchamacallit? I feel like the whole point of AZ weapon was he wanted to bring back Fluette, his dear Pokemon back. Do you see Lycera? I met him inside. To think that he's still alive, and yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It's all because of him, the rest of us. Ursula, there will be a time for such things later. And you, Nick, you know the truth of AZ sin, so I make this request to you. Get AZ Float and give her to me. Why would I do a thing? You must see it by now. With AZ Specialist Floette, we should be able to keep Trinity Tower control. Everything we learns points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we are ever to achieve this kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumios, then the people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere childs born to those who choose to join Team Flare, and yet we too become parents in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumios. The city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumios better, to make all colonists better. At Nova Cafe, we work hard to provide coffees for those who have little else. If it worked there, we also heard the voice of Lumious people. We understand the city better than anyone else. And we know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in a battle, you'll need more than just a challenge. You'll need to be ready to hand over AZ Fluid to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up to the ZAO. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. And I'll be the one restraining Prism Tower with AZ Fluid. Go talk with the rest of Zia and decide if you really ought to do it. It's time that they all learn of AZ Sin. Go back to the Hotel Z. Alright, so pretty much now we're like, alright, it's like confession time. AZ has to go through all his confessions. You return. I heard from Emma what leads you were following up on. I imagine you learned much of my tales by now, isn't that right? Oh, Dick, did you manage to find Gershom? Oh, I found him alright. Okay, I went digging into the room by Grimstrom with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of this group, Team Flare Dauphin, and he's been gathering all sorts of info about Luminous from Cusmer at Novia Cafe. He seems to know something weird is going on with Prism Tower. AZ, is there a chance you could tell us more about the tower given this situation? Yes, I also been thinking it's time to talk to you all about it. Come, we can talk in the rooftop. Nick, you know the ultimate, don't you? Yes, I know the truth now. Then I shall tell you the terrible sins I have committed and my regrets. In a war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many people had their future stolen. People lost the everyday life they known. And my friend was sent to the front lines where she lost her life. And I made a device, a machine that could grant life. Also, I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I have loved most, but my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that hurt the Pokemon I loved. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate. I put an end to senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us by becoming destruction itself. The light fire from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens and peered down, burning away all the rest upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I'd given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. Seriously, for 3,000 whole years? During those long years, I aimlessly wandered. A man of great power asked me for help. He said that he wanted a way to protect Carlos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others. But perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. That was Aegis. That is why that is what is hidden deep in the prison. I built Engie to give meaning to eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was in this one sense my attempt to atone to Floette for what I've done. I dreamed the day when I could use Engie after reuniting with Floette at last. The day did not come to pass, but there was a place because we were living in a time of peace. But now Engie, the tower is emitting excessive amount of mega power, even without Mega Floette present. This is one conducive on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. The shock awoke Engie, and it has caused the mega power contained within it to spill forth. It has now led to a rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer. The people come to harm. There is only one way to put an end to the pain, and Mega Evolution user must Mega Evolve Floette and together reach the control panel with Engie. I never could imagine that you and Floette had that kind of history in that tower too, so we need the strongest Mega Evolution users to stop the tower from going berserk. I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve? Normally Pokemon only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving anymore. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve to Florges? Why Floette cannot evolve? Perhaps because she is such a special Pokemon and have received the life of so many others. That's only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side again after 300 years was an act of forgiveness. But she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events in motion, AC. But I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. That doesn't matter. AZ is still made this awful mess, and TMZ is still stuck cleaning it up. Naveen. I appreciate AZ is trying to right his wrong, and I owe him as much as anyone. I don't want to be the bad guy anymore than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct, he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I'm truly sorry. Alright, Z, just leave it to TMZ. Nick, it's up to us to keep the tower from going wild. That means you gotta be Grimson. I wouldn't for sure. I knew you could count on you, Nick. We'll be the one to stop the tower, not Grimson, Team Flare, and Novine. Alright, it's time to go challenge the promotion match. Thank you. I'll be forever grateful for meeting you all, my dear TMZ. Alright, so now we can do our promotional match. Guys, getting all emotional in here. You arrived at the answer together with your fellow TMZ. Yes, I'll battle you. Honestly, why was TMZ being trying so hard to reach the top of ZA Royale? We're fighting for AZ. Well, we know all about the old man, that black firefly of his. All you is hope to achieve is helping AZ tidy away the mess he made for everyone? Go to the police, that's too far. But it's true that you don't have any real ties to the city. Why does some asshole like you have to protect the Lumias? I care about Pokemon. I care about the people. I care about the Pokemon. That's good. I'm glad you also have something you wish to fight for. It still pales before my own desire to emerge victorious from it. I will become the greatest trainer and use AZ Floret to protect the city event. I will restore honor to my memory of Team Flare and all who have had their name tied to it. I will make our dreams into reality at last. This is why I must defeat you. No more delay. Let's finish this. Charizard, on a popping hot battle to go. Terrify Taylor. Challenger tickets have been verified. You are cleared to start the promotion, man. Your result is nothing concerned with my own. You carry nothing like the burden that I carry. Yet you think you'll be able to save Lumias? I'll free you from your past. May the flame of Taylor rage strong and true, and burn all its shame and regrets. So let's your dark flame pour forth. Pour forth. Oh, he's so cool. All right, Zed, let's go, baby. Sure. We'll go a little bit off. That's fine. You did great. I'm gonna take this battle to the next level. I'm gonna take this battle to the next level. It's alright, Chestnut. He's like, damn, you're pretty strong, buddy. Unfortunately, yeah, I'm just that good. I won't switch either. That's fine, I'm gonna sit out. Whoever your last one is, you better be ready. Of course, you have a Mega Charizard as well. My weight since youth, nothing but ash and ruin. Mega Evolve and burn all away, Charizard. Are you Charizard Y or X? Oh, X. I'll let Chandelure finish it up then. Oh, never mind. I'll let Gooby finish it up then. Give me the goob. You certainly did direct your Pokemon with skill. There's no denying that. Your victory is confirmed. Congratulations, not proceeding your promotion. You've been promoted to rank A. You lost, but Charizard and the rest of your team looked happy in that battle, Gripson. If only we could leave behind the name of Team Flare, leave behind Lumios itself. we free ourselves from such a burden. But Team Flora and dreams that let make hope to make real. The world of beauty and a sense of justice still have us hold of us. Lester may have gone astray, but there was a true righteousness in his heart. His ideal that he showed for all of us. If I threw him aside now, I don't know who I'd be. Assume you are now Lumio's strongest Mega Litwick. Please take care of Prince in our city. Of course I will. If you have need of us, we will come to your aid. After all, Nix exists in order to help others, so we can make the world beautiful together. Towards that aim, let me provide you with the TM Flare Blitz. And come by tonight. I'll make you one of the Ember Roasts you like. Sorry. I have been defeated. I may have been found unworthy of becoming a Zygarde trainer. But a bit of life that showed these things aren't what define me. Yeah! Grisham. It seems self-serving desire crept in and overshadowed the ideal you hold dear. Though of course I am to blame for that. Thank you for helping him see the error of his ways. Prince seems to be near its breaking point. Yeah! And unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the last of the cell it needs to be at full strength. When the time comes, I hope you'll be able to protect the city. Or rather, not the city itself, but every living being here in Lumios. I hope so. Wow, let's have a nice dinner. Guess what? I made it ranked A2. Well, you both reached rank at the same day? It must help that you two are a lot. It must have helped that you two a lot to have strong teammates like you. To train with each other. With 2A training, I know we'll be able to take care of the tower. But yes to that, I suppose that means it's nearly time for Floette to help us resolve this whole situation. I wonder who Floette will choose. Floette, what is wrong? What is it? What's wrong? Cool. Wait, Floette looks like she's in pain. Oh, baby. The tower. Is it anything that is affecting you? You okay? Cool. Looks like she'll be okay. But I'm sure Floette is pretty worried too. There's no telling if we're able to stop the tower. That's true enough, but we'll never see if we let ourselves get too caught up with worrying about things going wrong. Yeah, now's the time to blow off steam and have some fun. Shake that worries off. We got some big wins to celebrate after all. You said, rest easy this night. I know what the future of Luminos and this world will be safe in your hands. Battle zone has been deactivated. Then that night. Boom! Nick, you're alright? I'm gonna find out what beat me by the elevator. I know there's a cliffhanger, but I have to do this so you guys can have another part. See you guys in the next one.